Hot damn, I've been waiting for this one for a while. I'll flat out fucking say it at the beginning of the video that I absolutely adore this game. Having a classic style Sonic game return with all of its glory is like a Sonic fan's wet dream. Rarely ever do I buy a game day one, but I had to upon this game's release. Seeing as Christian Whitehead was the lead developer for this one, you know, the guy that ported Sonic 1, 2, and CD on the mobile devices, I was shitting myself with excitement waiting for this game to come out. And saying that I'm a huge Sonic fan, it's safe to say that I played the fuck out of this game. But assuming that a few of you were wondering why, allow me to start explaining with the story. Now, Sonic Mania doesn't have a story as large or as convoluted as other Sonic games, but I can still try my best to summarize it. To my understanding, Sonic and Tails are heading towards Angel Island, very similar to how they did in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. They stumble upon Eggman collecting these weird jewels. They aren't Chaos Emeralds nor Time Emeralds from Sonic CD. In fact, I have no clue what the fuck these things are. They could be Infinity Stones for all I know, but Sonic and Tails seem to be just as lost as I am, and realizing that Dr. Eggman is up to no good because, no shit, they waste no time and immediately chase after Eggman, who tosses them around time and space. Meanwhile, Knuckles gets thrown into the mix by a complete fucking accident. Poor guy. We see him here minding his own business on Angel Island, and without enough time to react, he straight up gets knocked the fuck out. And seeing how that isn't a good sign, Knuckles gives chase on Dr. Eggman as well. The story isn't anything amazingly deep or complex, but I can't stress this point enough, that gameplay matters the most within a game, and Sonic Mania does not disappoint. Sonic Mania is as classic as you can get. The game is divided up into 12 stages with 2 acts apiece. Your only objective is to reach the end of the level and defeat the boss. That's it, no extra bullshit. And after completing the stage, you move right on to the next one. And Sonic Mania has 3 playable characters, that being Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. They all play very similar, but they all have their own unique mechanics encouraging multiple playthroughs through the game. For starters, we have Sonic. Sonic controls exactly how he did in the classic games. He can use the spin dash and use all of the elemental shields as well as their properties. For those of you unaware, there are 3 elemental shields. The electric shield allowing Sonic to double jump and gather rings when he's in close proximity. There's a fire shield that allows Sonic to dash forward and makes him invulnerable to fire. And finally we have the bubble shield that allows Sonic to bounce and protects him from drowning underwater. These elemental shields add a lot of replayability to each level, as it can be the means of finding a new secret or taking a shortcut that you couldn't otherwise. Next up we have Tails, who isn't as fast as Sonic, but he damn sure makes up for it with his ability to fly and swim when underwater. Tails can also use the elemental shield properties, but can't use their abilities, like double jumping or the fire dash. But that isn't a big deal here, as Tails can easily be considered to be the easy mode of the game. Any difficult platforming situation virtually gets shit on due to Tails being able to fly over any obstacle. And last but not least we have Knuckles, who like Tails isn't as fast as Sonic, but he has the ability to glide and climb walls, allowing him to reach areas that the other two couldn't. Every character adds something to the table, and this gameplay element is something that I miss so very much. And you know what else I really miss? Consistent level design. I can more than confidently say that every single level in this game is amazing. Each level implements everything that I care about in a good Sonic level, like multiple pathways and rewarding skillful play with speed. And to top it all off, this game is gorgeous as hell. I was considering complaining about the lack of originality in this game, but I couldn't even bother to do so because this game is so damn good. 8 out of the 12 stages in the game are simple reimagined levels from the previous classic titles, and they are so beautifully recrafted with new mechanics that make the returning levels feel just as fresh as the new ones. And oh, the new ones are just phenomenal. They incorporate every part of the dreamlike atmosphere that fits right within a Sonic game. This is how you create fun levels. Sonic Mania has you travel through TV studios, deserts, returning chemical plants, and airships, but my favorite without a doubt is the press garden stage. I love this level so much. I feel like it's the perfect example of what makes a Sonic game so fun to play. Taking place in a very arbitrary setting, that being a newspaper factory, that by the second act freezes over, turning into a winter wonderland. There are conveyor belts that launch you across the stage, ice mechanics that are more helpful than detrimental, and probably one of my favorite boss fights in the entire game, as well as a very ear-soothing level theme that is very nice on the ears. The soundtrack. T. Lopes, the composer of the soundtrack, did wonders creating the music for this game. He did a fantastic job making every single environment special in its own right. Even the returning level mixes give a fresh take on the modern versions of these levels. By this point, you can probably tell why I love this game so much. Sonic Mania is overflowing with love and fan service that you can truly see in every aspect of the game. Like, this game has so much content within it, it's ridiculous. Like, I haven't even mentioned the new special stages that provide a fair challenge, allowing you to collect the Chaos Emeralds and allow you to go super with all of the characters. There are bonus stages that reward you with different unlockables, there are multiple endings to the story, and so much more that I would just suggest you to experience this for yourself. There's only so much I can say without being redundant. This game is just awesome. I would literally recommend this game to pretty much anyone. If you're looking for a video game that is a relaxing fun time the entire way through, then this game is perfect for you. The game retails for $20, and at the time of this recording, it's on sale for $5 on Steam, and you can't pass that up. This game is amazing.